Morning on my YouTubers, on my blue collar workers. It's another day for me. I ain't really got much to do today, so I figure I'll make a little video. Last couple days has been kind of interesting. So basically, today is Wednesday. Not at work, obviously, as you can see, I'm sitting in the house. Monday and Tuesday, I was also not at work. So on Monday, I had took the day off to bring my truck in and get brakes and oil change. And I had got to check engine lights, so it's been in the shop for a couple days. The money's racking up, and they still can't figure out what's wrong with it. So I can't miss no more work. So I'm probably end up go buy another car today. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other one. You gotta still owe money on it, so we'll see. And then I had an appointment get new windows put in my house. So I got an appointment for them to come do a measurement on Friday. I might have to leave work early Friday. I got school next week, so no paycheck for next week. Good thing is the weekend job, I ain't been going there for the last 2 weeks. They was not having no work, so I'm going back this weekend. So like I said, yeah, I got to get a car today. So I already got pre-approved and go grab a little car. Maybe I'll do a little video and show that off. It ain't nothing too special, but I got to be a little bit fancy. So that's just, that's something to think about, I guess. I don't know, like I'm kind of going through the things with learning how to be an adult. Anybody who's been on my channel before should probably know by now I did substantial amount of time in prison. Got out, turned my life around. Now I'm a pipe fitter, 3rd-year apprentice. Doing good. But it's just like a lot of this stuff out here is new to me. So like I bought my house right before I got into the apprenticeship program. Matter of fact, I had bought my house. There's a couple reasons for that. Just I got sick of the apartment. I needed a place with a garage. I figured if I was gonna pay as much as I was paying for rent, I might as well just put that money towards the mortgage and build up some equity. So that's what happened with that. And then when I got in the apprenticeship program, I took a pay cut. I ended up getting I probably went about 30 grand in debt my first year, just trying to get my spending in line. And there's other things that comes with once you own a house. Like my furnace went out the first winter, so that was like 10 grand to get a new furnace and water heater. Got that paid off. Now I was just looking at windows. Windows are gonna be about 14 grand for 7 windows, just my Anderson windows. That'll increase property value though. So my plan is I'm only planning on being in this house probably another year, and then try to find something else, use my equity to try to get something in a little nicer neighborhood. But one of the things when you're working in the trades, you definitely have to have reliable transportation. Me, the car I had before I even got in, I had bought a Jaguar F-Pace. Like that was the first time I had bought a car from a dealership. Every other car I'd ever bought was cash, so they were a little bit older, had higher miles. So I figured the Jaguar, yeah, it was a little bit fancy. I probably went a little bit above what I should have been spending for what I was making at the time. But I could afford the payment, so it wasn't really that big a deal. But I just wasn't looking long-term down the road, reliability-wise. The fancy cars, man, they're nice, but when something breaks on them, it's expensive. So I'm not saying I learned a lesson. The car I'll probably go get today, I'm probably going to go get another Benz. So I'll get an older one, like 2013 with low miles. They're actually pretty reliable, but maintenance is still expensive. So that's just something to think about. If you get into the trades, you definitely want to have your license in good order, and you need a vehicle that's reliable, because you don't never know where you're going to work. Like right now where I work, I live in Minneapolis in the city. Mystic Lake Casino, the job I've been on for the last almost, I don't know, it's getting close to running up on a year now. That's like probably 35 miles away. So that's both ways. That's 70,000 miles or 70 miles a day. And that adds up when you're working every day. And then my weekend job's a little bit closer. It's only like 15 miles away. So, but that subject change. Like I could go get a call out to another job that's an hour drive or whatever. So you always got to have a vehicle. It's been killing me. I'm a workaholic, so these last couple of days in the house has been killing me. You see the puppy over there, he's happy. He's happy with me being home, but man, I'm going stir crazy in here, so something got to give today. But other than that, man, it's really nothing. I got school next week. That's another reason why I need to hurry up and get a car today, because it's one thing to miss work. Like I can miss the work. My foreman, he's cool about it. He understands that he's not tripping. There's guys that take a whole week off just to go deer hunting. So this is a little bit more important than deer hunting. This is kind of an emergency, but school's next week, and you can't miss school. So even though school is actually pretty relatively close to my house, it's a long walk. So that's not gonna work. I gotta make sure I can make it to work. So that's the plan for me today, guys. Get a new car and get back on the grind. Hopefully overtime picks back up again. Hopefully this weekend job stays steady with work. Try to see if I can figure out all these 2 car payments and full coverage insurance on 2 cars. Like that, honestly, the car payment's not what's gonna get me. It's the car insurance, man. Car insurance got crazy. I don't know if anybody else having that issue, but man, I got 1 speeding ticket, and my car insurance almost doubled. It's like $350 a month right now for full coverage. So 2 vehicles is probably gonna be about $700 a month. That's gonna be pushing the limits. Make a little bit more money, so we'll see how it works out. I got a little bit of money in stocks I can pull out, and had to take out a loan to get the Jaguar fixed for $5,000. So that's pretty much going to be ate up. So that's a loan for that. And then now I already have the appointment for the windows. Like, I don't think I should cancel it. I think the payments for that's only like, I think 126 a month. So I can scrounge that up somewhere. If I got to take another job, I'll take another job. You got to pay the cost to be the boss, I guess. You know, if you want to have nice stuff, you got to work for it. Otherwise, it's 20 years in prison is what you get. I already been there, done that. So we're just going to try to working. We're going to try working to see how that works out. But I hope everybody out there is having a better day than me. Hope everybody having good luck. And keep on striving for your best life. It's doable, man. Like, there's always going to be some kind of struggles. There's always going to be some kind of obstacles. Doesn't matter how far ahead you get. There's always going to be something that's going to set you back. It's just a test. It's just going to make you stronger. And you can figure out how to make it through the maze, I guess. At the end, it should smooth out, I would think. I mean, it's a learning process. For me, it's a learning. Like, I know I do none of this stuff. I'm just kind of figuring out as I go. But it seems like it's been working out so far. As long as you ain't got a problem working for it, you're going to find a way to make it happen.